Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed War Gaming channel and Total War Pharaoh, as a great war has begun between us and the faction of Seti, together with Tosseret and another minor faction over here that we don't really care about. Either way, the reason why we have this war is because we can take over two regions, actually three regions, which hold some of the monuments that we want to build. We have the Great Pyramid, the Black Obelisk and the Mortuary Temple, and that is what we're aiming for. I don't really care to win a war with Tosseret. Maybe we will peace out at that point, but we will have to see how the war evolves. Now for the moment, let's just quickly take a look around here.
I am compelled to answer.
With Ramsses, we're going to target the Libyan warriors, and we're probably going to have to recruit. Maybe we should start now. Let's recruit a new general.
My name will be legend.
And we shall start recruiting some troops which shall defend this area. It's very important to do so. Now let's see, what do we want to bring? We have quite a few choices, but everything really consumes bronze, and I want another army up north, which will be strong to protect us against invaders. So for the moment, should I bring archers? These archers could be really good. Everything costs bronze, but we can produce a lot of bronze too. I guess I will start with what might be the cheapest unit and add up on top of that. Right, for example, bring in a bunch of spears. Strong against chariots, they are decent warriors. I mean, they're line holders, they don't really do a whole lot of damage. Let's start with these.
Counts.
Oh, but they do consume bronze. Well, either way, we will need a line of spears to begin with. We will need a line to hold the enemy in place. Let's go to you. Let's see, what can we give you? Incense, reduce the construction cost for religious outposts. That could happen. Let's get some extra loot there. Workforce reduction for every building would be great. We also have now this dune armor, which we could give to the enemy. It makes them resistant to heat. Most of our warriors are already resistant to heat, but it doesn't really matter too much, as it will add up to everything. Let's throw in a battle axe. I won't throw in a chariot, and that should be it. We could also throw in the shield of Magi, which will provide 8 melee defense to this army. So that is good. Ramsses, you sit in place.
Proud son
Over
of
on
Egypt.
this side. I thought I'd sit still, but maybe the right choice would be to actually go out. And we'll use him to turn back if we don't need them. Sandwalker would give us desert immunity. But landing here would make us take some attrition. So I'll keep him in hedge this turn until we get the immunity to desert, and then we'll attack. We'll go forward. If I take over Urgem next, I could probably bring the other army somewhere here in Mechkabeh, just to be very close to our vassal. He has a very small army here. I'm not sure he's going to survive this war.
My name will be legend.
Up here to the north,
Proud son of Egypt. We need more blades.
I feel like it might be a good idea to somehow protect the area. Okay, what do we want to bring next? So we have a bunch of axes, we have a few two-handed axes, we are getting now 4 archers, and what else should we be recruiting? I'm guessing that getting some of these
to my cause.
medium clubmen should work. What about you?
Egypt.
I know we have a 12 stack army somewhere around here which we could use. Invaders from the waters might still arrive. And thus I cannot reinforce south with this army. I should mostly be staying in the area.
Sobek
But
will
I could
guard
also
us
bring
on our
him
journey.
to, for example, Han and Nesut. However, we have to go all around. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just stay inside to begin with.
Landfall!
And we shall see how
In the name
the
of
war
duty.
evolves afterwards. Okay. Anything else? Well, one of the things which we will be consuming will definitely be bronze. So let's quickly take a look around the area and figure out where we can increase our bronze production. That was one. Over here we could throw in some more buildings, which would increase production. Let's bring TR to level 2. Or level 3 actually, as far as settlement goes. Here I need to raise the level of Kema as well. But not yet. Okay, I think we've thrown in enough upgrades for now. Let me quickly go through the gods list, so that it doesn't show it to us anymore. Good. So that notification is out. If I take a look at the court.
It is time I toured my kingdom. Let Shemsuhor begin.
We can take some of the benefits, so let's reap the profits.
The people of Egypt.
Over here
should
we are
support each
able to
other
claim a
where possible.
position. With whom? Guess it doesn't really matter. 14 legitimacy lowers the building costs on Shemsuhor. Yes, I am sure that I want him in this position. Great. View builder wages. As you can see, now I can increase or decrease the costs. And where do we care to decrease them? So at this point, what do we want to reduce? Resources is one of the things which I like. Our military could also use a bit of a discount. Administration and outpost, I do like that. It's even going to add up to our prosperity. And finally, yes, recruitment. For now, we're gonna do that. Let's see, anything else I want to do over here? Not really. We're done with the court. Let's see, as far as legitimacy goes, we have 336, we need 400. Can I get any kind of vassals, which I didn't know about? Let's see. Vassalage.
Fury of the desert.
Oh,
Not
I
yet.
fight
I
for my
see no
brothers.
one who
I stand
we would
strong.
have a potential
In the
for.
name of forfeit.
I fight for Egypt!
Fine. Totally fine. Let's take a look here. Expired barters. Yeah, we don't care about that at the moment. And there's space for some construction. Some of these areas. But nothing that we would truly care about. Okay. Well, let's end the turn. Okay. I don't know what's with that. Okay. Those invaders are moving away from us. Lart. I don't know where these are arriving from, but they seem like... Yeah. We have a new wave. The Teresh Wave. Legends surround these people more than credible accounts. Pirates they are and always on the move. Far-fetched tales claim they roam all the seas in the world fighting for coin and looting for sport. Other barbarians mistrust them, whispering the name Iranians, muttering about the fabled war in recent memory. The Teresh fight for glory and prefer to attack call centers and armies. Okay. Less than a dozen very strong armies have been spotted. Do we have a constant wave?
Pharaoh of Egypt.
I'm not sure how to feel about that. I mean, I don't like it. I would prefer a more... Can I call it stable? Maybe that's not exactly the right word for it, but a more stable attack where you have these invaders coming in. There's a wave, and then maybe there's a free moment, maybe there's another wave or two, and then you have another free moment. I feel like that might be something better. Although I could also see that as not being as challenging. Shrine of Set, there's an Egyptian fort here, and there's a lookout post in the area. I think I can do this without caring.
I will prove myself.
Because what I could do here, so I am going to bring this warrior here. We'll be attacking the fort, and I'll attack the village over here.
Ready.
While blocking the fort. Capture this, we don't need to fight the fort anymore. And then we can move on to Ardai here. That's probably the way to go. And if I can bring on the west, if I could bring Ramsses, that would be great. Okay. Where do we need to build ourselves some more defenses? I can bring in more warriors over here, and I will do that. Over here there's nothing more that I could do. Here in Per Amun we have what we need. Here Ramses is slightly undefended. Let's go to the next level. Over here we would need more stone, so I need to stop upgrading this in order to bring in more troops over here. Although I would love to bring in some more food, I feel like protecting the land might be more important. Yeah. You know, I could give you even more troops, and that wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's do that. Let's also throw in here, if I have the chance, another fort, but let's go to garrison level 3. Okay, somehow I feel like I'm a lot more stable now, near the water. However, I still fear it, because you never know what type of armies appear
For Pharaoh's
and from
glory.
whom.
Born to lead.
Recruit. Let's see, what are we going to bring next in this army? More clubmen.
There is
We'll need
strength
3
in
more
numbers.
of these. That would be 17 if I bring in another... either another archer or maybe a 2-handed axe and 2 more chariots. I feel like that is great for this army. You still have the reduction in cost.
Ready
You do
for
not.
battle.
So let me go here.
Eager to fight.
Take
Settle
the
in,
upkeep
men.
reduction. But we're
Prove your
definitely
strength in
doing
battle.
good when
You
it
will all
comes
fall
to
in line.
bronze. So that makes me very
My
happy.
forces will grow.
Warrior of Egypt.
Egyptian monument. Okay.
I fight for Egypt.
Now I'm going to go in a forced
At full
march.
sail.
And
I will carve
it's
out
not
a
allowing
legacy.
me to inspect stockpiles. Because he's a treasurer, I can do this and get a bunch of resources depending on where we do it, right? Okay, well, let's inspect in Unu the stockpiles. Then let's go over here. Ah, I thought that we would be able to do this both, but I'm going to reduce the upkeep there as well.
For glory.
Over on this side, we can
My
continue
forces
our
will
campaign
grow.
to bring in. I'll bring in
These men
another
will
spear,
fight
and
for my
then
cause.
we shall bring in an archer.
Weakness will not be tolerated.
Can we
I
do more?
fight
No,
for
that's the
Egypt.
maximum amount of recruitment that we could do.
Warrior of Egypt.
Court actions. Anything
The
happening?
divine
Not at the
Pharaoh of
moment. I
Egypt
don't see
bids you
anything
welcome to royal court.
in action. Let's gossip.
The well-educated
Probably should
always
request
work
some
together.
army reduction for, let's say, bow and sword units. Let's do that. Because if we do this, then this will
I
allow us to
serve
get
Egypt.
the troops at a much cheaper price, right?
Egypt calls you to serve.
Great.
In the name of duty.
Settlements, outposts, whatever. For you, there's not enough happiness. Let's bring... We have enough influence. Thought will bring happiness. Let's bring happiness. Let's keep our regions very stable. Found our first, or got to our first upkeep reduction to tier 3 units. It doesn't seem like it made huge difference, but it might have. I mean, 10%
Blessed
out
by the
of what
gods.
was it at first? So at this moment we're using 12,000 food for our units. 10% would mean that what we lost about 1200 at this point, but maybe even more. I am just looking at it after, right? After the fact, after the reduction. Shrine of Set, I don't need to break that at all.
Be prepared. I know you will answer
Let's
my
go over
call.
here. We'll pray at the shrine. This will reduce enemy siege holdout time and labor cost for weapons, which is great.
To glorious
And
battle.
we're gonna go to Kamanu here. We're going to besiege this region. Is this one of the places where... What are the places where we need to build this? Okay, in Enenesut. Okay, so that is our first one. Black Obelisk is here. Can't mean. And the mortuary table is even more southwards.
I shall not stray.
Then
I will carve out a legacy.
Hatshepsut is bringing a very small army, but it's good. It's large enough to create
Called
problems
by
for
fate.
us. You
Proud son of Egypt.
go over
Ready
there.
for battle.
We'll
All
besiege
will
this.
remember me. Do not
And the
let
point
up.
is to just keep those in place.
Fate beckons.
We cannot reach it without going
One
on a force
true
march. I
Egypt.
guess we're going to activate Ramses's commands. Yeah, we'll use the command. We'll go into force march
Ready
and we're going
yourselves,
to
men.
attack this village.
Destroy them.
Okay, what do they have? They've got a few troops here. Okay, those spears are tough. These swordsmen are decent. The rest of the army is decent, but the problem is, as far as I can tell, the problem is that they are tired, so I'm guessing that they will not be able to do a whole lot of damage. Oof. Come on, give me a better weather. Okay, we don't have a storm, we don't have anything else, but we don't have a storm at least.
Do you feel
I
pain?
feel like we could resist the heat waves, or it's going to affect them as well, so I'm good with this. A very interesting map. You know, there's something which I will have to think about and experiment a bit more, but there's something that I don't like. I'm starting to not like about these settlement battles. It's the fact that all settlements are set in an area like this, where you have only one side to enter. Actually, no, we did have a battle in the beginning, but I don't remember if it was a city or a settlement where we could attack from both sides. Maybe they're not all like this. Either way, I will have a few clubmen here. Maybe we'll have a clubman and an axeman over here. I will bring my general on this side. And probably just have a bowman as support. Be good enough. Then I'm going to bring 2 clubmen here and an axe. Once again, we'll support them with bowmen. Finally, we'll take the other clubmen, we'll split them up, like have 2 there, 1 here, bring a sword on this side, bring a sword on this side. We can have the medium clubmen over here. We can have the Pharaoh guard somewhere around as well. Let's have the Pharaoh guard here. And at the end, we have a bunch of spears. I guess I'll just put them here. Start the battle. We should be doing very well against those spears. This general, I guess he will be holding the line for a while. Things are slightly more dangerous on this side, and over here, I don't know why, but there's, at least we don't see any defenders. There probably are. I like how after a sandstorm, like, you can see the sand over buildings. It's like you have these things which were left behind, this sand which was left behind by the sandstorm. It might feel like I'm looking a lot for the positives of this game, and I wouldn't say that I'm not looking for a bright side, but there's also a lot of things which I am noticing, because it's very different than other games which we've played before. Come on, going forward. Let's attack here. We'll charge these warriors. I can bring these spears to the side like this, and we'll engage with that sword. Over here we're going to destroy them. Let's keep going here. This general is out. We reposition the warriors here. Let's go and use our bows. Let's also bring the spears.
Infantry moving! We must retreat!
Archers.
Fire!
Yeah, let's keep working on that.
Clubs!
Good. These axes.
March!
Let's reposition them.
With me!
And let's work on a charge there. You, let's keep you here. Yeah, we'll attack these bows. How are we doing on this side? They're holding the line on the right.
I fear nothing!
Overall, we should be doing very well here.
Clubs!
Cool.
To bloodshed!
Yep, let's keep attacking there. How are we doing here? Well, we're doing fine for now. I think I could do a shields up just to make sure we're not taking a lot of damage from the archers.
Swordsman!
Yeah, they're still holding the line on this side. The veteran levy axemen have held the line a lot longer, and even the bowmen. They've done well here to hold us back. But at this point, we should have free reign
God preserve us!
towards him.
Soldiers, move!
Let's see. I think I want to use these troops to go here.
Claim that position!
You're doing well there, you're doing well here. Let's have these spears and make sure they're engaged as well.
Axe warriors!
Bring you forward. Nothing on that side.
Spears! Clubs!
A lot of losses here on some of these warriors. Let's go after those archers.
Never back down!
I'll take this spear and we're gonna go all the way there.
Axe warriors! Spill blood!
You know what?
We aim through!
We're moving forward with you.
Sons of
I guess I could do this. Or I could engage this general here.
Kill them all!
Now, let's have the spear go
Marching
forward.
on.
Let's go after these slingers.
I never miss!
Let's bring these archers around.
Marching on!
Okay, I think we've broken all of
Moving
them.
on.
So let's bring our
me.
general here.
You'll die!
We'll attack with the archers, his slingers, knowing that we're gonna bring some bowmen around.
Strength is power! On the march!
You attack the general.
Never back down!
Here we've taken a lot of damage from these slingers. Here they are still holding the line. Absolutely brutal. They haven't done a lot of damage to us in this situation,
Spill blood!
but they have caused
Chasing
damage.
glory. Spill their blood. Gods guide my hand.
I see, I'll go in guard mode. The reason why is because, yeah, now I could fire some bows or some
Flag in the
arrows
sky!
with...
All in
There's
step.
nothing much I want to do there.
Spears!
They've broken us here. They've used their bows and their slingers and these swords to break us,
All for
which
Egypt.
is impressive.
Son of Egypt. The
They're too
afterlife
strong!
awaits you.
Let's get you here.
Strike
Let's
through!
get you here. You stay on that unit.
Blood! Clubs!
With valor.
What
I
is
will be
here that
legend.
still has a good number of... So we can bring in the spears since they still have a good number of troops. We'll bring them on this
Infantry
side.
moving!
Together with the general.
Cut them down.
And I'll use this
Shields, man.
ability again to protect ourselves against arrows
You will know the
or
fate!
missiles. You stay on him.
Take you!
Infantry moving. On the march.
Die!
Come on. Good. Now stay on these spears.
Gods, watch over!
They are breaking. These troops are getting closer. Good. We're capturing that. I should bring you over here. He still has some chariots. He still has some missile groups and a few lower Egyptian warriors.
Warriors of Canaan!
And this is going to be an interesting war, no matter how I look at it. Definitely going to cost us.
All for
Let's see,
Egypt.
let's take this army and go after his ranged troops here, as I don't feel like we should stay around any longer. There's no real advantage in that.
You will suffer!
Better to stop some of those missiles of actually reaching us.
Sons of Egypt!
You haven't finished capturing, so let's do that. Let's get the resources and the extra morale from them. Come on! No, no, keep going forward here. He has 3 units. And they still have missiles, as we can see here. They have enough arrows and enough rocks
Move, warriors!
to do damage to us.
We stand strong! Wipe them out!
Okay, well, at least we managed to reach some of his arrows.
I can hardly breathe!
And we've stopped them from firing.
To battle!
I will do a slight fast forward here. You stay on him. The rest of the troops have been broken, so we can bring in the rest of them. I'll focus fire there. Okay. We took the village away, so at this point they're taking a penalty to morale and we're getting bonuses. In many ways I feel like this will help. And yeah, let's take the rest of them now. Pretty much everyone is tired, but if we get here... Should I bring the rest of the warriors around? Maybe. Let's bring some of these warriors since they've rested. We're gonna try to clean up as much as we can. Okay, cool. Let's bring our general in as well. He should help us in the battle. These warriors, let's bring you around. Let's try to do a charge in the back of these troops. There it is. Okay. A costly battle, but we didn't have to wait one more turn. So I feel like the risk was worth it. Probably the best way to go forward in this situation. As I will take some replenishments now, we will have one more turn of replenishments coming in. We didn't have to fight the fort.
The glory of Egypt is worth any cost.
Yeah, look at that.
Son of Egypt.
Replenishment is really good here. We now have more sacred lands being captured. We have some extra stone, which would almost add up to 1,000 stone per turn. Absolutely great. And who knows what our next target will be, but that is going to have to be it for now. I'll make myself a nice cup of coffee and I'll be right back. And I'm back. I have a nice fresh cup of coffee right beside me, and as I was about to close the episode, I realized that this is going to come out during the weekend, which means that I wanted to do an hour-long episode. And thus it is a brand new day as well, but we're going to continue like nothing happens. I feel like during the weekend it's okay to have an hour-long episode. It gives you something more to look at, and especially if you enjoy this campaign. And I thought you'd like it. So let's see, what are we going to do going forward now? I've gained one of these sites which reduces food upkeep and increases workforce, and I thought, why not throw it on this army?
Will be legend.
I think it would be a good idea. Reduce workforce costs. I guess I could replace one with the other. Needing less workforce or having +4 to workforce growth feels pretty much similar, so we're going to go on this path. Let's go back to our main generals here.
Divine
This
ruler.
army here should have freed itself, right? Yes.
Proud son of Egypt.
Did anything stay in the fort? Like, I am guessing that the answer is no. No. Good. Now I know that once we captured the city, there's no armies left in the forts. One of those questions which it felt like this would be the answer, but I've never paid attention to see if it actually happens. And what do we have in this region? We will have stone, we will have bronze, and there's also more food here. I'm trying to figure out, like, what would I want to leave behind? Reduce construction costs, that would definitely be useful. If I go for an outpost, I change this to what? Getting influence, we have maximum influence. The Egyptians seem to have enough influence in the area where we don't need to boost it up. It would definitely boost our god to the 3rd level, but probably throwing in less construction time and more happiness is the better choice here. And I am going to work the Stone Carvers district into
I will
here
carve
as
out
well.
a legacy.
We'll take this army, which is the better one, and we're going
Glorious
to
combat.
Herdai. What do they have here? So this is another fort. I am wondering how exactly should I attack. I think with Ramsses I'll
Pharaoh,
take
Ramesses.
Kanu, and then I believe I'm going to go to Henen Nesut, and then we'll turn our attention towards the south.
I shall not stray.
Yeah, you are
Proud
getting all
son
your
of Egypt.
replenishment during this turn, like that is absolutely amazing. Over here we're going to upgrade presence, just trying to get a bit more influence, less upkeep. I think I want to go up here to know who you're fighting just for the morale penalty, but going on this side is also really good. We shall see. Anyway, let's take a look at our
Loyal
other
and strong.
generals. You
My
here,
name will be legend. Only the
you
best
have
will
finished
stand beside
recruiting.
me.
Well, what I could do is actually bring the site from here. Now that I am...
For Pharaoh's glory.
Yeah, let's give him the loot here. I really thought that
fight
we
for
would have
Egypt.
better ancillaries, so we can change the site to him so that he gets reduced upkeep cost. Can I give you any shield? No, I cannot give you a shield on that. We can at least give you some sandwalkers. And let's see, do we see anyone else? We don't see anyone else. Over on
Proud
this
son of
side,
Egypt.
how do we make this army perfect? 2 chariots.
My forces will grow.
And another vegan
Weakness
club.
will not be
There we have it.
tolerated.
That's going to be that army. We
All will remember me.
have even more invaders.
Warrior
Like,
of
we're
Egypt.
getting a lot there. These borders are really unsafe. I don't
fight for Egypt.
enjoy it too much. What do I want to bring here? I guess we'll continue with the archers, right?
We
We'll
need
get
more
2 more
blades.
archers for now. And then let's take a quick look at the buildings. We will need even more bronze. We will need a lot more food as well, but we're getting more food regions. Descending on bronze, let's see. Okay, we are building what we need here. Units Nefru, you could use some defenses, but we need to wait to upgrade this to level 3. Let's do that. Okay, we're decently safe here. If I upgrade the city, we could get even more resources. And actually throw in a building which provides us with resources. Let's do that. Anything else? I don't have enough stone at the moment. I should probably boost that production as well. Just throw in some upgrades. Here we're going forward. In 5 turns this will be completed. And I guess that's about it, right? Yes. Let's see. Court actions available.
Gaze in awe, for my court is the envy
View army
of the
wages,
world.
view builder wages. I don't think I want to change anything for now. Yeah, let's keep gossiping here.
I must say, I admire your strategy in navigating court.
There we go.
Further proof that we are of a more civilized people.
So Seti is bringing his 6-stack army. I'm not really worried about it. I feel like every settlement that we have is going to be totally fine. Yeah. This army of Tosseret is going to cause some damage. Doesn't have enough people to do damage in our area. Because all of these settlements have their defenses, so other than being annoying, I don't see them doing anything. Our allies are joining us, are trying to help. I'm thinking that maybe I should just focus on Libu fighters, like Jesus. Ask them to do certain actions. No, we don't need the gold. Like for example, go after this army.
Ready for battle.
Go here. Take care of your lands first. I don't really care about
Divine
the
ruler.
invaders. Okay, but he does have a
I will
14
carve
stack
out a
here,
legacy.
which could come in handy. Let's
Ramesses
see,
the
what else
Bold.
do we have here? A military outpost, we don't know how many troops. Oh, 21 in total.
Destined for greatness.
Let's attack. Tosseret might help here.
We
They
have
might
them
want to
cornered.
sally out. And in that situation, I
They
think
have
I will
nowhere to
retreat.
run.
Because if she takes this army,
I
if she
heed only
comes
destiny.
on these edges, right, she's gonna use a lot of movement. And then she's going to attack us. We are going to
Strike
retreat,
hard.
allowing us to counterattack her. Get troops only from the village or from the city, but not from the garrison. Reduce their numbers and then thus making it easier for us. There are some
I am
new invaders
busy
up
right
here.
now.
But this village is decently defended.
Legacy is everything.
You still need to replenish some of these troops. You should be able to handle
All will remember me.
troops from the area. Let's see here.
Forward, men. Forging ahead.
How many are here? So there's 24 troops, but there's 14, plus another 18,
Nobody commands me.
plus another
I
1.
shall not stray.
I am unmatched. Always prepared.
I could bring troops on forced
will
march,
not
but that's
submit.
about it. Let me at least
I will
attempt, just to
prove
see what he
myself.
has. Okay, there's a pretty decent chance that we will win. This general does not matter. These axes, they are decently strong, so this would be a danger. These clubmen, definitely not. The archers, slower Egyptian archers, because of their veterancy, they could do a lot of damage. So do the slingers, but we do have chariots, so it will allow us to move on the battlefield quite well. And then they have these medium axes, which are the tougher troops. But I feel like with all of the strengths that we have, we should be fine. Coffee, glorious coffee. Okay, we're starting on dry weather and then we're going to sweltering. I am okay with that. Okay, this general is here. And the reinforcements are arriving from this direction. Well, it's clear to me that we are going to wait for their reinforcements.
Fear will not stop me.
We're gonna take one of these axes. I'm going to bring it here. And I am going to take one of these axes and I'm going to bring it here. So we're going to use these to lock down his general, and then we're going to use these axes to flank him, to attack him from behind. And that should take care of that general decently quick.
All for Egypt.
Archers, I'm going to bring you over here. I am going to be defending you, with the clubman first. You should be able to hold the line quite well. We're going to have the swords here. We're going to have another unit here. And what is left? So we have a few more axes. Get the advantage on this situation as they will be rolling in one at a time. There's also a slight disadvantage as I don't really like these constant reinforcements which appear. Ah, look at that. Some of them have appeared from further away. Bring you here, let's bring these swords to flank. Let's attack you there.
I feel no one.
Malak, thank you.
Nope. Let's bring you on this side. Let's try to do something a bit different here. Okay, you attack him there. Attack. Go after him here. Go after him here.
Get them all. Send them to mud. Shoot them down.
We'll attack on this side. Okay. So far so good.
You are no match for me.
You.
This way,
Let's bring you here and then attack that general.
Strong spirit. They never stood a chance.
Yeah, let's attack. Great.
Never yield.
Let's bring our general forward.
Fight
Good.
for your brothers.
Let's attack you here. Let's bring two archers to the right. These reinforcements. I don't know if this is part of an update which happened. I hope it is, because if they have multiple reinforcements and they're bringing them one at a time, I really feel like it is a really good update. Something that Pharaoh needs, because in this situation it makes an interesting battle.
Always ready.
Because not everybody appears from the same side and thus get absolutely wrecked. Let's take these axes. We're going to do a nice charge here to these veteran levy axemen.
Arrows ready.
Okay, I fear we'll clean it up. There's so many flags. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Let's bring you on this side. Let's also support these axes here as they are taking quite a bit of damage. Okay. His general is done.
This way, brothers.
I will keep
Into position.
Warriors of Canaan.
a warrior with it. These axes should go and charge this spear and these swords.
Archers
These archers should retreat.
marching on.
Let's bring to here. Oh, we have reinforcements.
Make them pay.
Let's make sure that we stay on them.
Meet your
Good.
death! March!
So far so good. That general is dead. We can bring these warriors on the side. You know what I forgot?
We stand
Chariots.
Send them to both.
One of our strongest units in the army, and we have forgotten about it.
Lock on the sky.
Fear nothing!
Bit unfortunate. Oof. We've taken a lot of damage here from these axes. Let's go and attack this medium
Die.
javelin man.
Fear nothing!
You stay there. Let's push our general forward as well. Chariots, let's bring you here.
Chariots with me!
Slingers loose.
Turn our archers around as well.
Axe warriors!
You try to take care of that, general.
Slay them.
So much damage on those axes. So much unnecessary damage on those axes. What can you do?
Make them pay.
Definitely feels like an early morning.
For glory eternal.
Onward!
I need to get warmed up.
For glory! Axe warriors!
Yeah, there we go. We won this battle
Back down!
really nicely. It's time to do a bit of
Get out
cleanup.
of there. Archers loose. You will suffer.
Okay, you stay on them there. You stay on them here.
We must retreat.
And that's mostly it.
Cut them down.
Chariots, get going!
I would like to decimate a few more of these. There we go. That's what I like to see. They've lost around 1800 troops. And we have lost 266. Mostly on these clubmen here. I wonder if we're ever going to see some heavy armor
The greatness of Egypt
on this
prevails.
Egyptian warrior. Maybe we need to move further
have the
north
gods'
to
favor.
get there, to get this sort of armor, or maybe we don't get at all with Egyptians. I am not sure. I am going to keep going in this direction, right? We're going to go with fortitude. Or, if I go to level 3, we can also get this melee defense. Then we're going to go with fortitude. So we'll mostly
will
have
know
presence
defeat.
and then fortitude. Not giving us any sort of good chances.
Soon they will starve.
Why?
I will not submit.
Because there are 18 depleted troops.
Pathetic.
There are another 24 depleted troops. Or not to half of them, right? Whatever they have here, 14 depleted troops. Plus they also bring in the fort.
Proud son of Egypt.
The question is, do I go and block the fort? And
Caused
risk
by
losing
fate.
this region?
I will carve out a legacy.
Should have gotten some
Always
bonuses
ready.
with these armies before going forward, but we'll leave things as they are. Okay, what next? What are we
Warrior
going
of
to do
Egypt.
with the rest of the armies? With you, I definitely want to engage him, and I definitely
I
want to
am the
engage
might of
that
Egypt.
army. Here we have only a
Not
7-stack army, but we know that they are really strong.
Proud son of Egypt.
Still, this army should be ready. I feel like these should be
For
ready
Egypt.
to encounter this and take care of it. And if they have only 7 troops, it doesn't
My
matter
name
how
will be
tough they are.
legend.
It's not gonna be enough, no matter how you look at it. So we'll bring another one of these archers
We need
here,
more
and
blades.
I will start getting some two-handed
My
axemen.
army will be unstoppable.
We're taking a look at plots. There is a plot somewhere here.
Such
He's trying to
civilized
blackmail.
actions for a civilized land.
And we're gonna
You
stop him.
thrive here,
There we go.
at the very heart of civilization.
My name will be legend.
For you, yeah, we'll keep you there. And let's see. Over on this side, we're throwing in some upgrades. I think we're doing decently well. Let's upgrade Kema as well. And let's take a look at our food production, and we're going to go by descending and see where we can throw more upgrades. For this region we could get more wood. I don't see a whole lot else that would be valuable. In Nebgehesh, which is some sort of a recruitment center, if I could call it that, I could really do a lot. Should I upgrade my capital to the next level? And I feel like the answer to that question is yes. And let's also upgrade the port with a bit more food. Inspired barters, sure, settlement upgrades available. We have a few of those as well. And I guess it wouldn't be bad to go to the next level.
For the gods!
Okay. Pending actions, nothing else. Let's end our turn. Seti wants peace, which means they're not in a great position. We will not accept. The reason why I don't accept is because I need more territories from him. I want the monuments, or to have the power to build some monuments. We are builders, we need to fulfill that legacy. I want the victory points from it. And if I'm not mistaken, we should be very close, yeah. 4 points to minor victory. I don't know about ultimate victory, but I'm definitely going for major victory. Blissful waters. The Great Nile is abundant and voluminous, its flowing masses revitalizing the fields of Nubia and Kush. Yeah, unfortunately not in our area. So they're getting probably more food. Let's see, what is this? 40% more food. How annoying. There we have it. Let's see.
Strike hard.
Ramsses, what do we do with you? I guess we're still constructing some siege weapons. Yeah, we need
They
2
must
more
surrender.
in order to besiege this one.
For the Empire.
Over here, I cannot reach it. It is very unfortunate.
Kill them all!
What is the situation here? So he's not giving us almost any
One
chances.
could never be too careful.
Because
Do not let up!
he has a level 5 village and maybe he's protected from us.
Loyal and
Don't
strong.
really get it, but we are going to block this fort then.
I deserve all
I have a problem
Egypt.
if this is a bug when we are attacking. I have a problem attacking
I
the city.
answer to no one.
Because this means that we're gonna start with a disadvantage in our balance of power, and as we are going to be fighting, we're gonna take
They
some
cannot hide forever.
morale penalty.
Take them down. Keep
And
them
thus in the end
surrounded.
is going to mean that we might just lose the battle. I
Destroy
don't like that, I
them.
don't want that.
My blade is keen.
With you, we're going to attack this
Glorious
6-stack
combat.
army.
Ready for battle.
With you, we're going to go towards the invaders here.
There is no sweeter taste.
Do I want the resources or the replenishments? Let's take the resources.
Cast them out. I reap divine blessings.
And we're going very close here to this village, which should be able to protect itself, but you know, just in
Loyal
case.
and strong.
And I guess I'm not going to hunt you with this army, I'm going to hunt you with this army. Yeah, let's return you over here. Maybe even take you to reduce the upkeep cost if you still have some movement left, but I guess you won't.
Always
Not this
ready.
turn, during the next turn. Fine, totally fine. Court actions.
I, mighty Pharaoh Ramesses III,
No more
declare
plots.
this court in session.
We could get some Kushite
That
mercenaries.
is how you
That
show
could
the
also be
proper
good.
courtly decorum.
Rest of you are sitting still. You
I
are
serve
recruiting, so
Egypt.
let's bring you even more of
My
these
forces
axemen.
will grow. Warrior of Egypt.
And we have 2 points that we can assign to whoever we want.
The
We've
world
gotten
is
those
a
from the
threatening place.
Pharaoh ability, the crowned ability here. Where is it? This one? This one. Competency.
Glorious combat.
Ramsses at maximum level.
To glorious battle!
I think I am going to go for this idea first. We also have a new open slot. Right? Not allowing me to bring him anything. Maybe it's going to open during the next turn or something, or maybe after the battle, after the siege. Yeah, we'll stay with the movement on land. Influence could also be good, and ammunition especially. Damage versus large and protection versus missiles, that could also be good. And the melee. Yeah, we have quite a few things. Okay, we got attacked here by Seti. He brought in another army. Let's see, so this is 1, 2. Yeah, he brought in another general, but we should be able to handle this. And it seems like one of those battles which I want to fight. Just because of the amount of troops. These are rare occasion, I would say, at least in a normal campaign. We're starting on a sandstorm. They are arriving further away, and we have the city here, which we can at least take a look at. Not the richest I've ever seen. Because there is a sandstorm at this point, I don't think I'm going to hurry. I believe that what I'll do is hold the line. We'll create an army, a line like this. Let's see, can they climb through here? Not really, so this is a direction which they cannot climb from, and it's very difficult to pass on that. So we should be making this line something like this. We'll have some axes to the side. I will get the chariots in a different group and put them here, as we will be using them to flank. We will have our archers here, supported by the general. And finally we'll keep a bunch of swords on this side, mostly because the reinforcements are arriving from there. So let's see. They're most likely gathering their troops, but because there is a sandstorm, I almost feel like waiting for them is better. We are taking losses on our army as well from the sandstorm itself. Throw dirt. Melee defense and melee attack decreased by 5. Okay. Well, that is an ability I haven't used. They are taking a lot of damage from moving around as well. We're taking a bit of damage here and there also. But because of their higher numbers, they are taking more losses. And also moving around will mean out of control. Okay. I think they're going out of control because of the damage they're taking. And they're taking damage from the sandstorm itself. Come on, AI. Organize yourself and attack me. Yeah, we're taking damage here, but I don't feel like attacking. I feel like attacking would be a detriment to myself. Yeah, it's crazy how out of control has a huge impact now. Good. We've taken care of that unit. We're taking care of this axe unit. And now they're finally attacking us. I want to make sure that this guy is not returning. I don't want him to be annoying. Out of control units mean that they also do not run away. They will be impervious to morale damage for a while. Okay. Oh.
Time to rush us back.
That's a nice detail there. As they're covering their eyes because of the sandstorm, that is cool. Okay, well,
Axe warriors.
let us start engaging here.
Arrows ready. Break them.
I mean, we're now in a situation where they have high numbers.
For Pharaoh's glory. For glory eternal.
Swordsman.
Let's bring you like this, let's bring you here, let's bring these around, let's have our charioteers just go around attacking them. Let's bring you here.
March. Chariots, get going.
Actually, I think I can bring my chariots on this side. Let's see.
Axe warriors.
These axe warriors, let's throw some dirt.
Use the dirt. Shoot them
Perfect.
down. Fight for your brothers.
These ones, I will ask you to
Lie them.
attack them here.
Make them pay.
You stay in guard mode.
Stay on guard. Wipe them out.
Let's attack
Infantry
these
moving.
units here. Okay,
Bloodshed.
now let's take our troops downhill.
Blood will kill our foes.
I should be able to take on Seti.
Soon you will choke on blood.
Let's see if I can do it
Mark,
here.
take you. Get the wheels moving.
Yeah. Keep going.
Slaughter.
Let's use these
Meet
archers,
your death. Die.
these chariots against these
Make them
javelins.
pay. This
Axes
way,
are
brothers.
now free. I can hunt down his general here. Let's reposition our archers. You attack this general here.
Strict.
These swords should help in attacking this militia clubman, these three warriors here. Okay.
Destroy them. Shoot them down.
Let's
Kill them
attack
all.
you there.
Axe
Okay, we're
warriors.
doing well there. We're doing well
Warriors of
here.
Titan.
These swords are free, so let's attack these spears in the back. These axes are free, so let's engage those units.
Chariots with me.
Let's go after these archers as well. Actually, we'll turn the chariots around against the slingers and archers here, just to disrupt them. And we're going to go for the next set of archers.
Never give in.
Let's bring these 3 warriors here. You keep firing on those generals.
Marksman, let fly. Fire!
So far so good.
Warriors of Canaan!
Good, another general bites the dust.
Spill blood!
Literally, as if there is a standoff. Oh, these jokes. I'm reaching at the point where I think that jokes is a thing.
The afterlife awaits you.
Archers, loose!
Fire!
Wipe them out!
Okay,
No defeat.
good.
You're dead!
Well, let's bring these swords around. Seti is still sitting here strong,
Combat!
but we've managed to break both his javelin and his clubman, and now we can focus on Seti. Yeah, they're taking huge morale penalties. Veteran Levy Axeman,
They will bleed!
stay on Seti.
Spill blood!
Okay, is there anyone else here? Well,
Fire!
Destroy them.
we managed to take Seti out? I believe we did. This was a really nice battle. I loved it. I feel like Total War Pharaoh has a really nice potential, but battles need to be reinvigorated. I think we need something new from the battles, something that we've never seen before. What Total War Warhammer had, I feel it had that magic of being fresh, being new, having, you know, magic and all sorts of things which you could use on the battlefield, and have these big differences between heavy units and light units, basically, or heavy armored units and light armored units. Colossal statues. Okay, so we've made a bit more progress on the colossal statues here, which is nice. What did we gain from it? From the battles. Enemy assets gained. A mining hammers. Bronze upkeep minus 10% and siege holdout time minus 1. A bad workman always plays his tools. This is literally impossible when it comes to the equipment fashioned by the miners of the Western Desert, however. The harsh condition in which they work would make such an endeavor pointless without having on hand the very best implements available for the task. We also got a healer. Great! Well, this time it's actually the end of the episode. Hope you have enjoyed this. We're going to return tomorrow and continue our beautiful campaign here, which should be awesome. Until then, I wish you all to have a lovely Saturday.